Hey guys, Miss Sarah here with this week's craft video, and this week, if you watched our Sunday school lesson video, we talked about a story from Acts chapter 6 where the apostles were working in the church and they were trying to help people know that God loved them, and so they were doing a lot of preaching and teaching and praying for people, but what was happening is that they were overlooking some of the other stuff that needed to get done, and people were getting upset. So they thought about it and they said, well, what can we do? So they picked 7 people to be in charge of that kind of everyday, day-to-day stuff that needed to get done so they could do the stuff that they felt that God wanted them to do, which was go out and preach and teach and tell people that God loved them. So these other 7 people would do the everyday things like make sure that people had food and make sure that people had what they needed and they were being taken care of. So what we're going to do today is think about that story and think about ways that we can be like those 7 people and we can serve the church that we're involved in. So what you need to do is grab your Sunday school packet if you picked it up. If you did not, that's okay. You can grab these supplies from home. In our Sunday school packet, we have a paper plate, some cutouts of some people. If you need to make these at home, you can just Google people cutout template and then you can get a template. I use construction paper to cut out my people, and I have 7 of them. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the orange one's falling, 6, 7. So we have 7 people to represent the 7 people in our story. And in addition to those 2 items, you're going to need some glue or tape if you don't have any glue at home, and a marker. So the first step you're going to do is you're going to take your paper plate and you're going to flip it over so the white side's showing. You're going to write on the back side of it, and you're going to write these words: serve together to share God's love. So once you have that written, you can set that off to the side, and then you're going to grab your people, and what I want you to do with your people is I want you to think of a way that you could serve someone in our church. So that can be, or serve our church as a whole. So that can be anything. You might want to pray for our church or the people in our church. So you could write down pray on one of your people. You might want to come to church when no one's there and look around the outside and make sure it's clean and nice. So if you want to come and pick up any trash or litter that you see, that's a way you could serve our church. You might want to invite a friend to our church. It's another way you could serve our church. So I want you guys to think about ways that you can serve our church, and when you come up with 7 ways, you're going to write down 1 per person. I want you to take your glue and take your people and glue your people to the outside edge of your plate like this. And then you'll have the words serve together to share God's love in the middle. And then on the outside edge of your plate, you'll have all these ways that you can practice serving our church and serving the people of our church, to make our church a place where people can come and know that God loves them. So once your glue dries, I want you guys to hang that up in your house somewhere to be a reminder that we need to be like those 7 people. We need to find ways to be involved in our church, to serve our church, and to serve the people of our church and our community. And remember, when we do that, we are sharing God's love. So I want you guys to think about how you can do that. Let me know. You can post them on our Kids Kingdom Facebook page. You can email me at christianed@pfumc.org, or you can tell me the next time you see me. That's all that we have for you today. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time. Bye.